Hi all, again a warm greetings to everyone who are watching this video. So as a part of continuation of lesson plant anatomy and plant physiology, today we will see about dicot, TS of dicot leaf and TS of monocot leaf. நம்ம லாஸ்ட் வீடியோஸில் ரூட்டை பற்றி பார்த்தோம், அப்புறம் ஸ்டெம்மை பற்றி பார்த்தோம். இன்றைக்கி வந்து we will see about leaf, that is TS of dicot leaf and TS of monocot leaf. Coming to leaf இப்படி இருக்கும், இப்படி தான் வரைவோம். நம்ம சின்ன பசங்களை வரைய சொன்னால் இப்படி வரைவாங்க. This is midrib, so we will draw like this. So here coming to TS transverse section, it has two layers. What to say? The upper layer is called as upper epidermis and the lower layer is called as lower epidermis. மேலே இருக்கிற ஒரு single layer of parenchyma cells will be called as upper epidermis and கீழே இருக்கிற again ஒரு single layer of cells will be called as lower epidermis. So two layers it has, the upper epidermis on top and lower epidermis in the bottom. The bottom layer of single layer of parenchyma cell, that is called as lower epidermis. See, coming to upper epidermis, as already I told you, cuticle is present here. Cuticle is a layer which will check the evaporation of water, I said. Evaporation ஜாஸ்தி ஆகிறதும் கம்மி ஆகிறதும் the layer cuticle will check. Okay, and then coming to lower epidermis, again it has more number of stomata compared to the upper epidermis. Upper epidermis has less layer of stomata. Upper epidermis is made up of single layer of parenchyma cell. Lower epidermis is also made up of single layer of parenchyma cell. ஆனால் இங்கே இருக்கிற cuticle திக்காக இருக்கும். The upper epidermis has thick cuticle and the lower epidermis comparatively it has thin cuticle. இது ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கணும். Upper epidermis, lower epidermis ரெண்டுலேயுமே it is made up of single layer of parenchyma cells only. ஆனால் upper epidermisல அந்த cuticle layer will be thick compared to the lower epidermis, and in the lower epidermis we have more number of stomata, and chloroplast is present only in the stoma. Okay, now coming to the middle region, see, as already you know, here the middle region is completely called as mesophyll. This is one 2-mark question. This is one 2-mark question. That is, the region between the upper and the lower epidermis is called as mesophyll in dicot leaf. In the mesophyll ரெண்டு types of cells இருக்கும். One is called as palaceid parenchyma and the other one is called as spongy parenchyma. What is mesophyll is a 2-mark question, so please listen. Mesophyll is the tissue that is present between the upper epidermis and lower epidermis. Upper epidermisக்கும் lower epidermisக்கும் நடுவில் இருக்கிற இந்த cells எல்லாமே will be called as mesophyll. Mesophyll is again divided into two types of cells. One is palaceid parenchyma, another one is spongy parenchyma. Palaceid parenchyma பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இந்த டயக்ராம் பார்த்தாலே தெரியும், cells எல்லாம் elongated. All the cells are elongated and there is no intercellular spaces. Okay, there is no intercellular spaces, and these palaceid parenchyma, it contains large number of chloroplasts. So they are actively involved in photosynthesis. And the tissue next below the palaceid parenchyma, this is called as spongy parenchyma. The cells are irregularly arranged and spaced. They are almost spherical or oval, we could say, and it contains, and they are more number of stomata and they are meant for gaseous exchange. அவ்வளோதான். இது upper epidermis பார்க்கணும், lower epidermis. Upper epidermis again single layer of parenchyma cells, thick cuticle. Lower epidermis again thick single layer of parenchyma cells, thin cuticle இருக்கும். அவ்வளோதான். இதுக்கு ரெண்டும் நடுவில் இருக்கிற, இதுக்கு ரெண்டு upper epidermis and lower epidermisக்கு நடுவில் இருக்கிற tissue we will call it as mesophyll. Mesophyll is differentiated into again palaceid parenchyma where the cells are elongated, நல்லா நீட்டமாக இருக்கும் cells, and நிறைய chloroplast இருக்கும். Leaf finale, you know, it is what to say, kitchen of the plant. It is a food factory of the plant. It produces its own food. Photosynthesis takes place in leaf and சொல்வோம். Why அப்படின்னா, this palaceid parenchyma, it is having large number of chloroplasts which help in photosynthesis. இந்த palaceid parenchymaக்கு கீழே இருக்கிற லேயரை spongy parenchymaன்னு சொல்லுவோம். இங்கே cells பார்த்தீங்கன்னா almost they are oval or spherical and they are involved in gaseous exchange. Okay, gaseous exchange, like carbon dioxide and coming in and oxygen going out, such gaseous exchange. Next, coming to vascular bundle. Okay, here the vascular bundle is containing xylem and phloem, and this each vascular bundle is surrounded by a single layer of parenchyma cells that is called as bundle sheath. Leaf la ஒரு vascular bundle is having single layer of parenchyma cells, and the sheet வந்து bundle sheath னு சொல்லுவோம். If you could see by xylem here, xylem is facing the upper epidermis. Xylem வந்து upper epidermis பார்த்த மாதிரி இருக்கும். Phloem lying towards the lower epidermis. That's all regarding dicot leaf. So you have to speak about upper epidermis with thick cuticle, lower epidermis with thin cuticle, and about mesophyll, that is the tissue present between the upper and the lower epidermis, which is called as mesophyll. Mesophyll is differentiated into palisade parenchyma, spongy parenchyma. Palisade parenchyma na enna paathu, the cells are elongated, okay, and it contains large number of chloroplasts which helps in photosynthesis. And coming to spongy parenchyma, the cells are irregularly spaced and it helps in gaseous exchange. Coming to vascular bundles, it is covered by a thin one layer of parenchyma cells which is called as bundle sheath. Here again the nature of vascular bundles, I said we have to speak, that is conjoint, where the xylem and phloem are lying in the same radius, collateral and closed. Closed means it means no cambium. That's all. This is the nature of vascular bundle. Vascular bundle na onna kadayadu, xylem and phloem. In the xylem will lie towards the upper epidermis and phloem towards the lower epidermis. So this is what you have to remember regarding dicot leaf. Okay, and then coming to monocot leaf, same ingime the upper layer is called as upper epidermis and the lower epidermis is called as lower epidermis. Inge rendume these two layers will have thick cuticle. Okay, and if you could watch this upper epidermis, and the single layer of parenchyma cells la sila cells la konjam perusa enlarge aayirukkum. Some cells of this upper epidermis are little bit big and enlarged. Such cells are called as bulliform cells. The bulliform cells, they may ask in 2 mark, you have to remember. It's not a book back question. So if they ask from inside the reader, they may ask what are bulliform cells. What you have to answer is the enlarged cells found in the upper epidermis of monocot leaf, that they are called as bulliform cells. And here there is coming to the tissue present between upper epidermis and lower epidermis, this is called as ground tissue, and here this is not differentiated as palisade parenchyma and spongy parenchyma. Idu or nalla periya difference between dicot leaf and monocot leaf. Inga dicot leaf la இந்த upper epidermis and lower epidermis க்கு நடுவுல இருக்கிற டிஷ்யூவை நம்ம வந்து மீசோஃபில்னு சொல்லுவோம். that is differentiated into palisade parenchyma and spongy parenchyma. ஆனால் monocot leafல அந்த differentiationே இருக்காது. It is just made up of some parenchymatous cells with intercellular spaces. இங்கே monocot leafல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா you can see large number of vascular bundles. அங்கங்கே நிறைய vascular bundles, some big in size and some small in size. Like that you can see many vascular bundles in monocot leaf. Here also the xylem will lie towards the upper epidermis and the phloem will be towards the lower epidermis, and also the nature of vascular bundles are conjoint, collateral, closed. Conjoint, collateral and closed. So where do these vascular bundles lie in dicot leaf அப்படின்னா இந்த midrib regionல இந்த lateral veinsல இந்த இடத்துல எல்லாம் நிறைய vascular bundles பார்க்கலாம் dicot leafல. Okay, so regarding monocot leaf you have to remember upper layer, upper epidermis, lower layer, lower epidermis. இங்க என்ன ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கணும், both are cuticularized, that means it is covered with a layer called as cuticle which will check the evaporation of water. Some cells of this upper epidermis are enlarged little bit and they are called as bulliform cells. Okay, and the ground tissue between the upper and the lower epidermis is not differentiated into palisade parenchyma and spongy parenchyma. நிறைய வாஸ்குலார் பண்டில்ஸ் இருக்கும், சிலது பெருசாக இருக்கும், சிலது சின்னதாக இருக்கும். The nature of vascular bundles are conjoint, collateral and closed. Here xylem lies towards the upper epidermis and phloem towards the lower epidermis. So if any doubts or any comments you can post. Thank you.